Previously, on the second arc.
He whispers behind him, Hey Nix, I think, do you see that light up ahead?
Yeah, barely.
That's really weird, but it looks like a big room in there or something. Do we want to keep going?
Yeah, let's crawl up, see what it looks like. And Nix whistles back and gestures to come down.
Erg, let's go. That's a signal. Let's go.
Oh, okay. And Erg starts to crawl down, and we see Marshall following along, and then Yurik, and then Toad. Out of their misery in our backyard because we have a lot of dogs. The last time it was a bunch of baby squirrels, like 3 of them.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. They were back there chewing on them. One of them was trying to swallow it whole like he's a fucking python. And the other one, I literally had to spray it with vinegar water to get it to drop it. Like kept spraying the dead squirrel in its fucking mouth to get it to drop it.
Cody wishes he could catch a squirrel.
Yeah, there were 3.
The baby ones are much easier.
Yeah, and one of them I had to, like I said, put out of its misery. Birds, I've had to put birds out of their misery in the backyard.
Birds aren't real.
Right.
I feel like Kyle and I should probably stay out of this conversation.
Is that just like a thing, like a ha-ha, or are there people who actually believe it?
They're not real. They were replaced by the CIA back in, like, beginning in the 60s.
You're not helping with my question.
And every bird you've seen since, all of the ones now have been completely replaced with biomechanical drones.
Okay, Adam, I'm not saying I think anything of this. What I'm saying is that one of those ha-ha meme things, like, or do people actually think that?
People actually.
Chris, I seriously don't see what's funny about birds spying on us. It can't be funny. It's terrifying.
You're very unhelpful. It's a legitimate question.
I'm answering it in the funniest way possible,
I understand.
by the way.
I'm not amused.
We are not amused.
I'm thoroughly amused. Oh, man.
I'm telling you, people think it's true.
Oh, God.
It is. It is true. Birds aren't real.
I'm picking up duck hunting.
I think it's like, I have heard people like seemingly believe that it's a thing.
So you already knew the answer to this. Why are you...
But she's stupid.
Weird how that works, right?
Or is there like a legitimate group of people who think that's a real thing?
Birds aren't real. I don't understand.
We need to change this topic. Like, we got to change it. We got to
define legitimate group of people.
You guys ready to get started? Did you just say yes, Jeremy? But your mic is like at the other side of the room.
I had to move my mic because it's comparable to like zipping my lips because I wanted to change something.
Yeah. All right. So through that tunnel in the sewer, you had found that room with you had found that large chamber with the glowing walls.
The room that you're talking about, is it like I know you said the dimensions, but I mean, is it like a natural cavern or does it seem carved?
Or is it brick?
Or does it appear like column A, column B, it was something and then collapsed in places?
Okay. It makes sense. Like
this is what Know the Zone is for.
Yeah, I meant you would know the difference between like a natural like cavern or like structure.
That's what Know the Zone's for.
Okay.
Because then if the roll's not good enough, I'll be like, you're not sure?
No idea.
Yep. So you go down, you drop in, and the water here is a little bit deeper. It's about just above your knee, but like the whole surface of the water has that same sheen to it, that same, as Jeremy said, bioluminescence.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like being this deep in water. I don't like this. I don't like it. But I will.
All right.
Totally.
So Nyx goes in, and then Urg, and then Demeter? Since you're saying you don't like being this deep in water?
Oh, with the way you were describing it, I assumed we were already in the water.
No, Chris dropped in,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
then it's one at a time. I was going through.
Okay.
But so Nyx crawls down, same thing, and then Urg.
Is there any chance that this is poisonous or something?
Demeter gets to the edge of the tunnel and then rolls know the zone because she's not going to get in the water
There you go.
immediately.
There you go.
I got 1 6 and 1 1.
So you start looking around, Jeremy, and as you're looking at it, you're like, yeah, it's some sort of bioluminescence, right? But also there's this like thin film, this like almost like sludge on top of the water, and you're fairly certain it's probably a rot hotspot in here, because as you glance around, you also see a couple bodies floating off on the right-hand side and the left-hand side.
Holy fuck, get out of that water.
One of them just kind of like pops up and like starts floating along.
You got to get out of that water now. Get out of the water now.
Okay, everybody out. Everybody out.
Yeah, I'll start climbing up and headed back down the into the tunnel, the 5 foot by 5 foot tunnel. What?
Ew, it's slimy.
There were bodies floating in there. That was a rot hotspot. A rot spot.
Chris, you take a point of rot.
I figured that.
Roll a d6 also.
Just gonna ask that. Is that like radioactive? Like
Radiation?
it may be permanent, may not be permanent, kind of thing.
Roll a d6.
2.
Okay. You take a point of rot.
Okay. And I started with 1, and that's. It doesn't say that's permanent. I don't know. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind.
Yeah, you should only have this one
Yep.
now. Nyx, Chris, roll a base die for me.
2.
Okay, and then roll me another one.
4.
Okay.
Do I roll 1 for Titus?
Yes, please.
6.
Don't worry, Chris. If he gets radiation poisoning, I'll shoot him.
I'm sure you will.
All right, so Titus, Gasper, Urg, and Nyx. Yeah, I'll take a point of rot. And none of them took damage from it, so we're all lucky.
So what if you roll a 1, it becomes permanent, or
No, well, at this point, you would take a point of damage. Tomorrow, when that 1 point of rot goes away, you roll again, and it might be permanent.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way that rot works. There's the initial effect, which is every time you suffer rot, you must immediately roll a number of base dice equal to the total amount of rot points that you have, right? So if you already have permanent rot and you take 1, now you're rolling 2. If you have 2 permanent rot and you take 1, now you're rolling 3 dice.
So it's exponential.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I know why Titus smelled some of them coming from that way.
I think he smelled the bodies and everything.
Yeah,
I guess they went in there and just didn't come back out.
I guess so. Well, continue down the hall, I guess.
Wait, but what was the glowing?
It was some sort of bioluminescent fungus.
I get
So
it,
it's
but he's asking because he has no fucking clue what that is.
I was
Yeah.
going to explain it off of my own headcanon, but I didn't know if that
Go
was okay
No,
or
no.
not.
Proceed. I was just letting you know, generally, headcanon. Go ahead.
Okay.
Be more descriptive.
No, it was it's a fungus or a lichen that grows, but I think it grows because of the rot. So it's rot infected and mutated. So now, because of that rot, and it now glows. It's just a thing that it does now. We could make use of it, but I think it's feeding off of the rot. So we probably want to leave it alone.
We couldn't like scrape some up or use it for light. That it's kind of cool. I mean, it's gross, but it's cool.
Yeah, but you might also get rot from it.
It also wasn't very bright. Like, it was like just barely like glowing. Like, it wasn't enough to like
the glowy thing on a watch that makes it.
Right. Yeah.
Which is also radioactive.
Yeah, I can't remember what that's called.
Tritium.
Thank you.
So continue on this way or head back? What do you guys want to do? Nick says.
Go the other way. We should go the other way that Titus wanted to go.
Yeah.
right.
Let's keep following him.
All right. So you all continue down. You go a little ways and you get to an area where there's like a ledge on the left-hand side of the tunnel, and on the right-hand side, and most of it, because the ledge is only about 2-3 feet wide, so you kind of have to single file along it. But in the center of it's like this area that's kind of flooded, right? You're not 100% sure how deep the water is. I mean, it's probably, not very deep at first, but it might go down deeper as you go along. But that's kind of what you get to at that point, Chris. Roll me a scout roll at a -1.
The -1 comes off the skill, right?
Skill, yes.
2 6s and a 1 on the base die.
Do you want to push that roll?
Don't yell at me for not knowing, but I can push all of them, right? It's just if I get a 1 on
You can push anything that wasn't a 1 or a 6 on a base die or a 6 on a skill die.
Okay, so I can roll an additional
Ones
1
on
of
skill
each.
dies get re-rolled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I got the 1 on the base die.
Right, but any base die that had a 6, you don't.
Yep.
Wait, you got the 1 on the base die?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to keep that one.
Yeah, I did.
But that means you're going to take a point. First, you'll take a mutant point, and then you'll take a point of
What
confusion.
is it? Agility? Yours is agility, right? Or wits?
No, not when he's doing this scouting thing. It's based off of wits.
Oh, okay.
Instead of pushing it, then why don't I just keep the 2 successes?
Because it might be opposed.
Okay, well, and this is after me rolling the push and getting a 6. I was just saying, I for the extra success, I didn't want to take a point, but if it's opposed,
You don't have to. I mean, you could keep it at the 2. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but if it's opposed, then
I said it might be opposed.
yeah.
Do you really want to take wits damage at the moment?
Not really, no.
Save it. I mean, how many successes did you get? You got 2?
2,
Without pushing it.
yes.
Yeah, don't push it.
All right, well, then I'm stealing back that mutant point I just drug over to you.
Okay.
Because I already drug it over there.
I mean, what's your max wits?
3, I believe.
Yeah, don't push that. Don't push that.
Yeah,
Because we still
it
need your
is 3.
scout. We've got like 2 or 3 more hours
Yep.
of...
That's why when you said, do you really want to take... No, I don't.
Okay. All right, so... Yeah, I mean, it looks deep. As you get up there, it kind of has a little movement to it, more so than just still stagnant, like shallow water. So it looks like the water's probably pretty deep, and you might be better off walking along the ledge.
Make sure we watch our footing and we don't fall in.
And the ledge is actually like brick. It's actually like it was constructed. Like a walkway on the side, like you would have in like a subway tunnel.
I was wondering if this was a subway at one time.
You don't see tracks along it, but it seems like maybe this was like a area where it pools for some reason. I don't fucking know. I don't design sewers.
Gasper, I have no intentions of stepping foot in any of this fucking water that I don't have to.
Yeah, we can go. We can go around here.
All right, so since we're on a more narrow thing, what's the marching order?
Well, I lost Rochambeau, so it's going to be Titus, Gasper, then Nyx.
Erg, Demeter, Marshall, Yorick, Toad. Unless Yorick wants to change his position.
York is fine with York's position.
Okay.
Yorick also refers to himself now in third person because Abba's not here.
So one of us has to.
All right, so it's Titus, Gasper, Nyx, Erg,
Yep.
Demeter,
Yep.
Marshall,
Yep.
Toad,
Nope.
No, Yorick then Toad.
Yorick, Toad.
Yorick, Toad. Okay. Kyle, roll me a d8.
Toad dies.
That would be a 3.
Okay. So you guys are walking along this ledge beside the water, and it goes for a little ways. You're about 20, 30 meters along this ledge, and the water has the lantern light glistening off of it. And it has these little tiny waves in it. And all of a sudden, there's this loud, like, splash as this giant fucking monster pops up out of the water and is headed towards Nyx. It's got fucking lots of big teeth and fucking massive. Now we're going to go into initiative. So this is the way we're going to do it. Everybody rolls a d6. Don't just yell it out. I'll ask you what you rolled, because it's a lot easier to do it that way instead of just randomly trying to remember what you rolled.
One question beforehand. Titus goes with me, right? To keep it
Yes.
simple.
Yes. Well, Titus goes with you because it requires your action for Titus to do anything. Yeah. All right, Chris, what did you get?
I got a 1.
Okay. Jeremiah.
I got a 4.
All right, so Chris got a 1. Jeremiah got a 4. Jeremy, what is your
Agility is a
Yes.
3.
Okay. Chris. Oh wait, yeah. Kyle, what did you get? A 5?
I was blessed with a 5.
All right. And then. All right. Now, what's your agility, Kyle?
My agility is a 3.
Okay. All right, so you guys see this massive fucking thing pop out of the water, right? And you see Erg bring back the bat who's standing directly beside Nyx, right? As it's like coming at Nyx. And Erg, somewhere out of this, like you just see these fucking reflexes come out of him that like is shocking because he's
Erg.
generally slow, psychologically speaking. But he ended up with extreme reflexes as his mutant ability. So he got a +2 on it and goes before this thing. So
Fuck, I love Erg.
yeah. And literally the only reason why anyone's going before this thing.
God damn, I love Erg.
Yeah. I did randomly generate until I got one with wits of 2, and it was like extreme reflexes. I was like, perfect. Because I was like, he's got to be really stupid, right? Like
He's
just
saving
stat-wise.
it all for the reflexes.
Super slow and stupid, but he's a ninja on the side.
Well, he just immediately understands what a threat is.
Yeah. He's like, oh shit. So he's holding the lantern in one hand and swings this fucking spiked bat at this monstrous thing. You know what? I'm going to move us over to the battle map I made for this one. So you guys can actually see an image now of this
Oh, fuck.
beast coming up out of the fucking water. You guys want a bigger
thanks.
picture
Go
of this
back.
thing? You want? What is it, Jeremy? Tell us what it looks like.
It looks like a very large lizard. Kind of a oblong face with lots of teeth, really small eyes on top of the head. Yep, with let's say 4, 2 arms and two back legs. So 4 legs.
All right, so Erg has to be within arm's reach of it to do that. So he kind of steps forwards as he's doing it and like swings this fucking spiked bat at it. Who wants to roll Erg's attack roll?
Okay. What are we rolling?
We are rolling 5 base dice.
Yep.
2 skill dice.
Yep.
And 2 gear dice.
All right. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. I got 2 successes and a couple ones that don't matter.
Okay. Do you think Erg would push this roll?
I feel like Erg is going to push every roll.
By the way, for the viewing audience at home, this thing looks like a giant alligator. But
Yeah,
a
it
giant
looks like
mutated fucking sewer alligator.
I
Yeah.
did get a 1 on a gear die. I take it back.
Ooh, that reduces his...
If I push it, but
yeah, if you push it.
But Erg's going to push it because he's not... Yeah.
All right.
Erg's not
All right, so
smart
you-
enough to not push it.
All right, so that one doesn't get re-rolled, and anything that's
The
not
2
a 6.
sixes, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 1 on an ability, and I got another 6.
All right, so Erg takes a point of damage himself,
Mm-hmm.
and his bat loses one of its gear dice.
Yep.
So tell me what that looks like, Jeremy, as that's happening.
So Erg just pulls back, and as soon as he sees the top of this gator's head, he just comes down with the bat and smacks it right in the lower jaw, and its teeth clamp down and kind of crush the bat and part of his hand at the same time. And then it pulls its mouth open again.
Yeah, and all right, so the bat does damage of 2. So tell me, how many successes total did you get
3.
for Erg? 3. What is he going to use the other 2 successes for? Extra damage?
100%.
Okay.
All damage. All damage. Erg damage.
All right. Also, when he hits it, it seems like the bat kind of comes back a little bit, like it was absorbed a little bit by this thing's hide. Like it has armor, essentially. It has an armor rating on it.
But that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so you said 3 successes, so that would be 2 extra points of damage if that works out. Okay,
So 4 total dealt. Doesn't mean it took 4.
minus whatever its armor absorbed.
It would have been... Oh, yeah, you're right, Chris. 4 total. Yep. Because
Yeah,
1
2 plus
success,
2.
2. And then,
You dealt
Yeah.
4.
For the 2
We don't know
extra.
how
Yep,
much
yep.
it took.
yeah, I was just getting the extra damage right in my brain.
All right, so it's still up. And it's headed towards fucking Nyx now on its turn. It will roll its shit now against Nyx, who is going to try to fight back against it. So, Jeremy,
Yeah.
or whoever wants to roll for Nyx.
I vote Chris,
I'll
because
roll
they've
for
been
Nyx.
side by side.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, roll 3 base dice, 3 base dice, because Nyx is not a melee person. Nyx is a bow and arrow person, but is going to try to use their actions to defend themselves.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, so 1 success. All right, I got to throw out a mutant point from Erg because I used his mutant point to try to go earlier in this. There we go. All right, so 1 success. Is Nyx going to push that roll?
I would assume so.
Okay.
Just out of fear.
Okay.
Oh, got another one. 4 and a 6. So
Could
2
you
successes.
explain the giggle, please?
On the first roll, I got 2. And then I pushed it, and I got 3 more successes.
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit.
So
Nyx
you
is-
reduced it by how many
2.
successes did you
2.
get? 2. So it still got 3 successes.
Fuck.
So it bites into Nyx, doing 2 points of damage.
Fuck.
Grabs Nyx and pulls her towards the water. And it's headed back into the water right now.
No, Nyx.
Actually, it does some extra damage too on that. So butt pin plus 2.
So Nyx is incapacitated.
Nyx is incapacitated. Nyx is unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Kyle. No, Marsh. It's Marsh's up, actually. Sorry.
Does Marshall have a weapon?
I'm checking his stats. Hold on. I wrote it down as Marsh on the card instead of Marshall for some reason.
We barely mention him, so.
You know what? He would have like a fucking melee weapon. So he's going to step forward and try to hit it with the melee weapon. He's probably not going to do much, but he's going to try. Somebody roll me 2 base dice.
Yeah, I can do that. A 6 and a 3.
All right, so 1 success.
Yeah. I don't think Marshall tries to push it.
Plink! It hits the armor and fucking doesn't do anything else. Kyle, you're up.
I fire my Derringer.
Okay.
So that is going to be shoot. That is a 1 for skill and a 3 for agility. There is no bonus for a weapon for gear, just the ability to shoot.
No, it's damage. You should get at least 1 gear die out of it. How many? What's your gear bonus?
I have currently, I don't know. Sea Scrap Derringer gear +1.
Okay, so that would be your agility plus 1 gear die.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 yellow, 1 green, and 1 black. 2 success and a 1 on a yellow die.
All right, how much damage does that do?
Damage is 1.
Okay.
So I got 2 successes.
It absorbs that 1 point of damage. Its armor does. So it seems to hit it, but doesn't seem to
I got 2 successes.
it.
Wouldn't that be 2 damage?
Did you get 2 successes?
2 success, yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, extra point damage. So yeah, so it seems like you do some damage, but not as much as you would have thought.
Gotcha.
All right. Nyx is up, but she's not. Jeremy. She is unconscious and bleeding and in the moss of this fucking sewer gator.
How does the gator look?
Damaged? Some.
Okay.
And it's got Nyx in its mouth. And is headed back into the water.
God, I was trying to look this up earlier. Stun. What is stun?
Stun affects agility.
Okay, so
right?
that's not...
Isn't that what it does?
I think the sonar ability doesn't say... Sorry everybody for slowing this down. Where's stun?
It affects agility.
Okay. I thought that was right, but that agility would be its ability to move away.
Yeah, it would basically, stunning it gives it a point of fatigue.
1 point of doubt, it says. Oh no, that's stunts. I'm sorry. Nope, I'm dumb. Okay, so stun gives it a point of fatigue, which is agility.
I'd actually looked at this up before because it was relevant before, and it was fatigue.
Okay. Then I'm just going to shoot it with the pistol.
Okay. I mean, I think you do a point of fatigue for every mutant point you spend.
It's for every target. So I can only apply 1 per target. Unless I can do multiple mutant points for the same thing.
Well, what does it say?
Stuns enemies up to short range. A number of victims equal to MP spent suffer 1 point of fatigue each.
Okay, then yeah. No, never mind.
So it's just 1 point per...
Yeah.
All right. I don't think agility is going to be the big one for this one, so I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
And that's going to give me 3 base die, 1 skill, and 2 gear. I got a 6 on the base die and nothing on the rest of it.
Do you want to push that roll?
Yeah, Nyx is pretty important. Yeah, I'm going to push it.
Okay.
I got no 1s, but nothing across the board, so 1 success.
All right. It seems to hit it and, like, do something to it. It seems like you did damage. Like, you see it bleeding.
Okay.
Also. Toad is going to leap towards it and try to sucker punch it, is what Toad is going to do. So Toad bounds towards this thing as it's pulling back away from that ledge and like fucking tries to, punch at it. Who wants to roll for Toad?
Yorick.
I will
You
roll for
haven't rolled
Toad.
for anybody.
All right, that's going to be 5 base dice
Yeah.
and 3 skill dice.
Can I had to look up what reloading a gun is. It's a maneuver. So I would like to spend my maneuver to reload my gun.
Okay, sounds good. Kyle, you want to use your maneuver for the same?
Please.
Okay.
3 success, 2 1.
3 successes and 2 ones. So I'm assuming not pushing.
Not
that, 'cause
pushing, not a chance. Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do with those extra 2 successes?
Damage.
All right. All right, so that's 2 points of damage plus 2 extra from Toad hitting it, right? Because she gets 2 points on her unarmed when she's doing her sucker punch ability. And then 2 extra points of damage. So I'm going to roll its armor. You see it like let go of Nyx as Nyx falls into the water, and it drops into the water too.
Dead drops in the water, alive drops in the water.
Like you see Toad fly forward, like bound at it, and just like fucking punch it right in the face. And as Toad does, it like opens its mouth and drops into the water. And Nyx also drops into the water.
Shoot, I say we cook that right up.
Hey, get her out of the water. Get her out of the water.
What do you guys want to do? We are out of initiative.
I didn't get a turn, so can he try to grab her and pull her out of the water?
Sure, you can. Yeah, so you grab her and try to pull her back up onto the ledge.
He is not very strong.
Actually, I'm going to say roll move to do that.
Okay, move is a good one for me. So. 2 successes and a 1.
All right, yeah, you're able to grab her and like you tell me what that looks like. You grabbing her and pulling her up.
So he goes to the edge and leans over and grabs her. He's like, grab my feet. And it takes him a minute. He's straining to pull her up over because he's not very strong. And he pulls her up, and then he's like tapping her like, wake up. Are you okay?
She is unconscious, and I already rolled the crit against her, by the way. And she took a significant amount of fucking damage from that.
Oh, yeah.
We need to help her.
They didn't put that on the GM screen?
What are you looking for?
The crit table. I thought it was on the GM screen. But I guess it's not. I'm already in the combat one from what I rolled. Oh my god. So when you pull her up out of the water, you notice one of her legs is missing.
Oh, okay. Missing?
Holy shit.
Missing.
It chomped
That's
one of her
amazing.
legs
So
off.
it just
And
like
blood is just shooting out of that leg.
Marshall is going to be our best healer because that's a chronicler thing. Because that's empathy and whatever the skill.
So you guys are going to send Marshall to...
She's bleeding everywhere. Let's try to help her.
Yeah. Marshall, it's got to be Marshall because I don't think the rest of us can do
Yeah,
it.
I'm a 5 for heal.
I'm a 3.
Right. I'm going to roll Marshall's heal. So he comes up and like, say, hold on. And like starts pulling off this like belt that he has, this like makeshift, fucking rope belt that he has to hold his pants up. And
Use it as a tourniquet.
starts trying to fashion a fucking tourniquet out of it to stop that arterial bleeding coming out of her leg. And I'm going to roll her heal check. His heal check on her. He's like trying to patch it up and like, puts that fucking strap on and there's still just like a little bit of blood coming out. And he's like, trying to make some sort of makeshift bandage and clean off the wound the best he can from that disgusting fucking water that she was in. Some time passes. But it seems like he was able to stabilize the wound. is. It's not dying. Dying. And now I'll roll a heal check for him to see how much healing he does to her. Because she took a shit ton.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was bad.
It was.
I think offhand it was something like 6. Just from.
Yeah, it was. So unless I get,
gnarly.
if I don't get 3 successes, she's still unconscious. Because she only has a strength of 3. I'm going to push that roll. He gets 2 successes.
All right, so she's still unconscious, but
Yeah.
better. But she's better.
That's about, but that's it. So
Gasper,
she's out.
can you find us a way out of this? We got to get to the surface. Erg, we need you to carry Nyx.
Okay, I could carry Nyx.
All right. I'll hold the lamp. I'll carry the lamp.
Okay, make sure it doesn't go out.
You got it.
The creature's nowhere to be found.
It's floating in the water.
I do think we should recover the creature for food reasons,
I have the
Probably
butcher
super
ability.
heavy.
which means it's got a lot of meat on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty massive. Like, it's massive.
How long would it take if I butchered it?
I don't know. How does the butcher talent work? What does it say?
Not the fluff text, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Look, hey.
In a few
Easy.
moments, you could carve multiple burgers out of this creature.
Easy.
and make boots out of its skin.
Easy.
We all come back wearing alligator leather, like belts and shoes, and Demeter's got a handbag.
Yeah, and I don't think that we would take time to like cut meat or anything.
Well,
of
I'm
the
also
kind.
curious what's in this thing's stomach.
I thought, yeah, okay.
Admittedly, it says severed leg artery. It doesn't say her whole leg's off, but for that, what I rolled a 63 on the fucking crit. But for shits and giggles, I'm going to say her legs have been severed off.
I like that. I like the.
When you've killed a monster in the zone, you can extract a number of rations of grub from the carcass equal to the creature's original strength. It doesn't work on swarms. The meat will usually be contaminated by the rot. That means a good idea is to combine this with cooking.
You want to know what its original... so you're going to spend some time butchering this thing, basically.
Yes.
It's going to take some time.
Yes.
It's not going to be like... done. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you'd be doing for this.
Nyx is stabilized. We have 3 hours of lamplight left. I think we can take a little bit of time, recover whatever strength we can, eat, rest, while you and Toad carve this up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gasper, do you want to secure the area? You and Titus want to stay on watch while they carve up this alligator? I never rolled know the zone. Can I do that, Mao?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I assume this thing has a strength of 100.
It would still be alive if it did.
I got nothing, and yeah, I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
Still nothing. No 6s, no 1s. Nothing.
It's a big, weird-looking monster that looks
Big, weird
absolutely
lizard.
nothing like a giant sewer gator.
Nope, not at all. Couldn't
Nope.
be that.
Nope, it's definitely not a sewer gator. You have no idea what it is. It's fucking weird, scary, giant mouth. There's actually a thing called a rot fish. I just reskinned that and was like, it's a sewer alligator, because that was way more fun.
Because of course.
Anyway. Yeah, I was like, it had armor. It like pulls people into the water and like drowns them. I'm like, it's already like an alligator, but it's like that thing is like eel-like, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna just reskin. So, for anyone out there, that's what I did: reskinned a rot fish into an alligator.
Yeah, we'll keep guard. We'll keep a lookout, but we need to hurry up. She might die.
Oh, she's stable right now. I don't think she's not going to die from this.
He just sees blood. He doesn't. He thinks that's.
I know, but that was Marshall chiming in. I'm like, no, she's stable. I gotta stop the bleeding.
I'm gonna do my best to do this as quick as possible. Just kind of.
Okay, just hurry up.
Check the out. All right, relax.
So I'm gonna butcher it up. Check the inside in the stomach. See if it's got anything else in there. Kind of
Nix's
thing.
leg.
Yeah, you find the other half of Nix's leg, like in its throat. You find a bunch of balled up plastic. Maybe some clothing that hadn't made its way out, but like balls of like sheet plastic when you cut into its stomach. And it's also pretty hard to fucking cut into. Like its hide is thick.
Is the hide something we could save during this process and take back?
If you really want to take your time doing this, but it might require more than the amount of light you got left on the fuel. Like, I might say that's a full fucking thing you're doing for,
You're so mean to the loot goblin.
I do.
Kyle, how long do you think it would take to butcher a massive alligator? And remove its hide to make it something useful?
Not very long. Be similar to deer. Pull the heavy stuff out. Pull the bones out. Just drag the rest with you. Wear it like a cape on the way out.
Yeah, it's bigger than a. It's bigger than a deer.
All right, I'll just take a few.
What about a cow?
A few claws and teeth, and then the rest of everything else.
Okay,
That skin would be super useful, though.
it could be. All right, so you spend some time doing this. I'm going to say that's a whole nother.
Toad can't
Minimum.
Toad's like superhuman. Toad can't drag this thing out of here.
No.
All right, butcher and bounce.
Okay. Trying to drag a whole fucking giant gator out of the sewer.
It's the first cool thing we found.
I mean, we could rig up Erg and Toad like two mules to drag this thing, at least to a light source.
Using what to drag it?
The sheets of plastic that he found in its gullet.
Sure. Go ahead and jury rig that for me.
Oh, okay.
How long is that going to take?
Some time. Actually, it's surprisingly
Few
not
hours?
that much time.
Gasper's getting super fidgety and whining. Come on, we gotta go. She lost her leg.
Dang, where's jury rig?
I figure
It's in the skills.
we're close
Yeah,
to
I'm
having
there. I just got
a
there.
boulder fall on us.
Yeah, you can sit down for a few hours. Yep. Nah, we ain't got that kind of time. Okay. Taking the food that we can and going on.
I mean, if you guys really want to drag it out of here, I could say that I could give either Toad or Erg a +1 to try to drag it out of here before you guys run out of lamp fuel.
Deal.
But that means we're going to burn through all of our lamp fuel at the same time.
I figured we were going to do that anyways.
Fair point. Fair point. Okay. Yeah. Titus is written. Gasper and Titus are ready to go. We want to keep the gator because it's useful. Nyx is fucked up. She needs to get out of here. So, yeah, dragging the gator to the most closest exit is probably our way to do it. The question is, do we want Toad or Erg to do it? Now.
It's going to be Toad. It would be Toad.
Okay, that was the question I was going to ask.
Yeah, that's why I was letting you know. It would be Toad with Erg assisting would be your best bet.
Okay.
So what you're going to end up with, whoever wants to roll this for me, this is what I'm going to do. You guys have 3 hours of fuel left extra?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to say 1 success you get out in time before that runs out, right?
Okay.
For each additional success you get, you can reduce that by 1 of those fuels.
I like it.
Minimum 1.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Kyle,
3.
you're rolling for Toad.
Cool. What am I rolling?
You are rolling 5 base dice.
Yep.
And 3 skill dice, because normally 2 for force and an extra 1 for this.
2 success.
Do you want to push that?
Nah, that'll get us out here with one extra oil.
That means
right?
you're using up 2. Yeah.
Yep.
You would have 1 extra.
Fair.
But you can get it down to 2 extra.
So I have 2 1s
Uh-huh.
On base die or
on base die.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, it's your choice. You're
I mean, it's an
running Toad.
NPC.
That's what I
As
was
far as I'm
just going to say.
I think you should push it.
I will.
personally.
So the 2
Because
successes.
the last mutant points I had, I used to help you guys out so that Erg could act quicker and go first in initiative.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
these
So I'm
poor
going to
NPCs.
re-roll 4 die. 1 more success.
All right. So Toad takes 2 points of damage
Correct.
from this. So tell me what that looks like as Toad and Erg are dragging this fucking gator out.
Yeah, just trying to, just going back and forth between, turning around and pulling it or throwing it over your shoulder. And in doing so, like, it's still got sharp teeth and claws and things like that. And a couple times Toad just tries to reposition and ends up just slashing the side of her neck on one with one of the claws. And, then she's bleeding. And then on another just slips and like the actual gator kind of falls on top of her and just kind of, you hear some popping, so there's been a couple points of injury, a lot of curse words, a lot of anger, a lot of, throwing it off to the side and doing a little frog hop around and then going back and picking it up kind of thing. But, when it's all said and done, we get her out of there.
Yeah. All right. So you guys find an area up ahead a little ways that some of the ground had like collapsed and it's a larger opening to get up and out. Like it was like there was a manhole here, but it had like part of it, the street, what used to be the street had collapsed. And so it's open more. You can see the light up ahead and it's enough of an opening that they're able to drag this fucking thing up and onto the ground.
Marshall and Demeter have been carrying Nyx. Is it nighttime still?
Actually, you guys went down during the night. I'm going to say the sun's starting to come up.
And we used
Beautifully
almost,
cinematic.
Yeah, we used almost all of our fuel, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have sunlight to actually work on this. Yorick, you should work fast.
Yorick, finds a nice table and takes it and begins the long butcher process.
Okay. And Nyx is still fucking out, unconscious.
Is she going to be okay?
She's gonna be okay. She's alive for now. I have her leg here.
That's so gross.
Yeah, I think it's gross too, but I've been taking measurements of it, and I'm gonna try to build her a nice leg, a nice prosthetic. Not this moment, but later.
That could be cool.
All right. Kyle, go ahead and roll me, or I guess, that's just a talent, right?
Yeah, it's just a talent.
Okay. I'm going to say you're going to get the meat.
Okay.
But you also wanted to try to get some of the hide.
Yes.
Okay. So, what kind of skill, don't say manipulate, do you think,
Sense
Would be-
emotion.
realistically, would be the most... I mean, I'm thinking something agility based.
Okay.
To like remove the hide without damaging it.
Yeah, either sneak or move,
What about?
or I have
what,
heal. It'd be like
what
the
about-
opposite of surgery.
What about heal or know the zone?
I'll go with Know the Zone. Know the Zone seems cool if you want to use that one.
No, the zone is the worst thing I could do, probably.
Okay. Well, then just, what about agility? Like flat agility.
Okay, flat agility is 3.
Someone else could help to assist on this.
I can help, but Gasper's got super good agility.
I've got 5 for know the zone.
Oh, I've got 5 for agility. Or
But you
6.
guys are just plussing me. You're not actually leading the expedition.
Right. What I'm saying is, you took the meat. What if I take the skin?
That's assuming that he's butchering it without damaging the skin. So I'd say the best you could do is assist him.
Okay.
So
For that
3 plus
reason.
1.
I'll assist. Chris, we need you on lookout because Nyx is down.
Okay.
And Marshall's working on Nyx. But we also got Toad and Erg, so...
Yeah, but I don't think their lookout is... Toad might be okay. I don't think Erg's lookout is very great. His scout. I don't think his scout
I
is
mean, he's
very good.
surprised us already today, so you never...
Well, it's...
I would say Toad and Erg could assist in this.
Okay. Can that give me 2 more? 6 total?
Yes. I'll say yes.
Deal.
Okay.
And those are skill dice. Those pluses are skill dice.
Yep. The green. So 3 green and 3 base.
Very benevolent.
3 success.
All right, so this is how I'm going to interpret the 3 successes. It had an armor rating of 5. Right. So I'm going to say, Jeremy, when you go to like jury rig something out of this, you can make something with cumulative 3 armor rating. So
Holy
either
shit.
1-1-1, 2-1, or
3.
1 or something with 3 for an
Okay.
armor rating. Exactly. That's how I'm going to fucking make this bullshit up.
That is-
because why
Yeah,
not?
that's dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are butchering this and peeling off whatever good parts of the hide you had left that hadn't been, shot through, whatever. Chris, you are keeping watch with Titus. Roll scout. So your wits and your fucking sick a dog.
2 successes, but no ones.
Okay. Do you want to push that roll?
I got no ones, so why not? All nothings. No ones, no 6s.
All right, so you and Titus are keeping a lookout. Tell me what that kind of looks like. I'm assuming you guys don't have the lantern out at this point, right? Because you're like in the open now. Like
Yeah,
out in the
if there's
zone.
natural light, we wouldn't have the lantern.
Yeah, 'cause
going.
you said the sun was starting to come up.
Yeah, just starting to come up.
Yeah. He is standing there like super fidgety. He just doesn't like that we're standing around not doing anything because in his mind, Nyx is not doing well. He just doesn't like that she got her leg. So he's constantly whining about, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So he's keeping watch, but not paying good attention. But I think, doesn't the dog have something about being surprised? I don't know. I would have to look it up. But
Doesn't the dog have something about being surprised?
yeah, isn't there something about them being like
Immune to being surprised?
not immune?
If you stand behind a sheet and then like you like step to
Move
the
real
side
quick.
and drop the sheet, they get freaked out.
Anyways, yeah. So yeah, he's distracted while keeping watch because he's being whiny, but he's counting on Titus to be more of the on watch than him.
So at one point you're looking back at them kind of like whining, like, hurry up, hurry up. And behind you, when you're looking back at them, you hear click. What are you doing here?
What was that? Who's that?
You turn around and you see Mikey. And she says, what the fuck are you all doing here?
So,
Because that's a dramatic end.
Yeah,
It is. It's just earlier than I expected.
that's pretty cool.
awesome. That was a fun session. I like the gator. I
do
like the
too.
rats. Yeah.
Dude, the rats would have been really bad if they'd have caught up with anybody. Like,
Yeah.
it's bad. Like, a swarm of rats is technically a higher strength than the gator was.
Because there's so many of them.
Because there's so many of them.
Yeah, right. That's awful.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit, Snacks.
I thought that was pretty good, like 2 episodes. Like,
Yeah, no, that's good.
That's a
Good
really
sewer
cool
episodes.
episode. Every time we leave the arc, I like it.
I also like being in the arc and doing
Yeah.
trials.
Yeah.
That was that was also fun.